So in this back to the basics, I'm going to show you how to set your bows with extra strength hairspray and also with your starch spray. And I've got an unset tailed Octo Boutique and a tail up and down boutique bow. Now, if you were to send them to customers without setting them, when they get to customers, they can sort of get twisted and squished and not look very pretty, especially the ones with more loops, etc. Like I said, if they're not set, they can sort of shift and move and sort of look less appealing than when you actually make them and put them in the box. So, like I said, I've got both versions. They have slightly different methods. So I'm going to get out my really ugly blue box that I use for setting and spraying, which is this. And I'm going to set the tailed boutique bow. What you want to do is you want to manipulate it so it sits exactly how you want it. And then you want to take your hairspray. I tend to clip it to my finger so I can spin it around and get both sides. So like I said, get it to sit exactly how you want. And do it in a well ventilated room. And you want to make sure that it's completely coated. Now this is an extra quick drying, so this will be dry in a matter of seconds. And like I said, you can take that off. You can leave that in your basket until it is set, or you can clip it somewhere to dry. It is a little bit messy, and like I said, it does smell a lot. So like I said, always well ventilated area. So that's that one. I'm just going to clip that to my drying rack out of the way, and that will be set perfectly to the shape I want in a second. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I will show you how to set using the starch spray. And again, you want to manipulate all your loops into the exact places that you want them to sit permanently in your tails. And like I said, this is a starch spray. It's basically just a fabric starch spray. It does exactly the same thing as a hairspray, only it's a little bit less fragranced, and it takes a bit longer to dry out. So exactly the same thing. Make sure it's all completely coated, both sides. If you get a little bit of the whiteness, don't worry, it does clear back down to clear. And these ones take sort of 20 to 30 minutes to sort of thoroughly dry out, but once they're completely dry, they don't move again. Full stop. And like I said, you don't need an awful lot. Just like I said, a light coating to completely coat both sides and put it somewhere out of the way where it can stay in the shape that it is. Like I said, if you've got a little box like this, you can literally put it to one side until it's dried out. It's entirely up to you. And I'll show you the quick drying hairspray now. That is already set, and those loops now won't move out of that position. Even when placed in a shipping box, it shouldn't do too much to sort of change the shape of the bow as it's moving. So there you go, that's how quick it is. Like I said, you can pick up the starch spray from sort of any sort of laundry section in a supermarket, and you can pick up the hairspray for as little as 99p. You don't need to pay for the more expensive ones. The only thing you need to look at is extra strength, and quick drying tends to be the better option than some of the non-quick drying versions. So hopefully that was helpful. Thank you, bye!